Hello, crafty friends, and welcome back. Today I'm playing again along with May I Scraplift You, and today I am lifting the two Jennifers, Jennifer Gagne and Jennifer Cain, and these are the two layouts that I took inspiration from, and you will see that it was a lot of paper tearing was what I was thinking on my layout. Um, Let's see, my background paper is from my 100 pattern paper challenge. And so playing along with that as well. And so here is when I realized that my original plan isn't going to work. So I kind of flip it over and I'm like, no, because I was originally going to tuck the photos in to the ripped area, but the rips are on the wrong side. So anyway, I change gears. So I pull in the scrap and that's not going to work. So here is where I start to change gears and kind of the overall design layout here. So I took another scrap from 49 Market, a different brown, but I believe they might have been from the same collection. And so I do use a tearing ruler, get that other ripped area here. And as you can see that I originally purchased that paper, this one here I'm working with for the plaid side, but really I kind of liked the watercolor look of the A side of the paper. So, but instead of using the full scene, I'm just using bits and pieces of it so the colors pop out from behind the brown torn papers. So here I am kind of measuring to make sure that I've got a piece that is long enough to cover the bottom portion and that my tears up and down are actually straight. And so here's where I start laying out my photos and trying to figure out a design. So these are pictures. Let's see, did I share one already? I don't think I have. I think this is the first layout that I created. So last summer for our 30th wedding anniversary, we took a trip to let's see, eastern Iowa, and we were close to the Mississippi. And before we took a riverboat cruise on the Mississippi, we did some hiking here at the Makokata Caves. And so this is just a few of, these are the three pictures, well, let's see, two pictures of us together, and then one of us actually looking into some caves. Okay, I got interrupted, so I have no clue what I was talking about right before I got interrupted. So let's see, I am just working on pulling out all the ephemera pieces that I have. I've got the enamel brads there, and so here I did decide to go ahead and show you me gluing everything down because I was putting everything on in layers. And so in this case, I was just kind of building each section after I had, I guess, auditioned slash dry fit everything to make sure that that's how I wanted everything to go on the layout here. So I also pulled out my gathered twigs ink, and some of the pieces I do have distressed, and I did go along the edge and just rub the ink pad along there to give some distinction between the light colored cardstock and that light background. And so here you can see that I did not glue down the bottom part of the first layer I put down so I could tuck that bottom torn edge underneath. And now I'm kind of doing the same thing. Here I did decide to layer these two pieces where I did not have them layered before. So, you know, sometimes things don't always go back onto the layout exactly how you intended the first time, but let's see. So I do add a pop dot behind this pull tab and add a little adhesive there to give some dimension. Stick on the couple of the foam stickers. Here is my title, and of course I did move that over because I needed to get this title to fit on the layers. So my title is Wonder Together, and just adding that heart in there. And I think I come in with some of the enamel brads here, add that in for some touches here. And these were a few things from my stash. So these were some mushrooms that I pulled out, and just trying to get some of these things that are themed to the activity. We don't hike a lot, so I was trying to use up a lot of the themey typed things on this layout and the two others that will be coming up soon. So this is pretty much going to wrap things up. So if you have any questions for me, please feel free to leave those down below. I will have links to both of the Jennifers, their YouTube pages, as well as their Instagram if I have that information, and as well as my own social media accounts. I will have links down below for those. And then there is also a playlist for everybody else who is playing along. Just for reference, that both Jennifers were for day 14 and 15. I am working things a little out of order because I'm getting started on this challenge a little bit late in the month. So here are the close-up shots, and thank you for stopping by. We will see you next time. Bye.